Holy gifts. Is it distributing? I think this is automatically select tradable. Oh my god. No, I don't want to give them all. I mean, they are cool, but not that cool. Oh, clear. So, if the reputation goes up, let's see. Let's just get the reputation up. So now I'm reputation 5. It went down. Dude, I want... Ooh, this one went down. I don't remember seeing this one on yet. Huh. Ah, here it is, from 5. Okay, so... here it is, 5, 6. Okay, 0 to 5, 5 to 6. So in order to... Oh, makes sense. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so in order to buy all the way here, I have to be reputation 21. Ugh. So let's see what Weber, two-handed weapon, bolter. It's fine. Okay, I got the idea on this one. Okay, so reputation opens up what I can buy, but it doesn't mean it's gonna get cheaper. At least I don't think so. Doesn't seem so. Okay. So this is a trade. Oh man, I still have so I have goods here. Ooh, it's so puny here. We need a ruler. We are forced. Okay. I wonder if we did not find that thing. So this, I don't think so. I liked in the Pathfinder because it was highlighting the new ones. I think it was Pathfinder or Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway. And we can come all the way here. Ooh, more goods. What is this? Side-conductive frame. Getting a lot. Let's see.
The container is labeled Destination Janus. It is covered in dust. It must have spent a long time at the docks.
Okay.
At first glance, these look like standard containers, but their frames have been reinforced and their sealing improved to keep the smell in. These are used to transport contraband.
So no, I don't want to talk with the citizen. Goods. Now's your time, not theirs. The Imperial Navy, Casblica, Corda, von Valentius, their name means nothing now. Okay. Rank 5, functionary Aranger Quisitors. Let's see.
Are you from the Von Valencia ship? You may pass without a check. An order came from the Liege to let you through.
Oh, thank you. Ah, not more goods. What is this? The work gains 15 coercion.
None shall stand in my way.
Are you from the Von Valencia ship?
What is this?
You may pass without a check. An order came from the Liege to let you through.
I know, you already said that. 2 days ago discharge, okay. Ragman, let's see.
Take this rubbish back to wherever you found it. I won't accept it, don't even ask.
Oh. So I'm curious, what is the code here? On to... Oh, we need to find the button. 1, 2... Or something like that. We need to find... Or it's gonna be a code that involves only 1, 2, 3, 5s. Where could we find the code? Sometimes it's Might be scratched somewhere, hidden. So this is a 113, but what does it mean? Nothing. I don't think that's related. It's fine. We can move on. Here more goods. Same. Okay, let's pick her. Just because.
The container is marked foodstuffs, but it is empty and, by the looks of it, has not been moved in a while.
Okay. Guard. Let's talk with the guard.
The Envers are driving us up the wall.
Well, do something about it. Ooh. Pilgrim.
Footfall, at last. Will I really hear one of Reverend Hieronymus' sermons with my own ears?
Huh.
Life of St. Drusus, Volume 3.
Okay, I think we pretty much covered it all. Ooh, there is a little bit here, I think. Ah, we have not been here. Ooh.
It's about time.
I thought it's good. Absolutely nothing. Aristocrat, servant. These are just so you see, it's now is 1-1.
Hangar A1.
I don't think it's related to that code, but who knows? It was 1-1, 1-3. Okay, let's go. Yeah, open this door.
Tolerate weakness.
And we go to the atrium. We have 2 missions over there. It's very nice. Oh my god, this worker. Look. He's really carrying stuff. Alright, was funny. I was not expecting. Okay, goods. Let's take some goods.
This place was intended to be merely a hall within the temple, but now a whole city has been squeezed into it.
Lord Imperium.
These columns appeared here back when the station was founded, when it was assumed that Footfall would become a wondrous palace in the stars.
Well, it doesn't look like one now.
Victory awaits.
Use the cogitator. Come on, Idira.
Access received.
Woo. What do we have here? What do we have here? We go up, up, up. Oh, look, athletics. So we're gonna get something here on top by jumping.
Halt! I noticed something.
Oh, I'm glad you did. We did not jump for nothing. Oh, great sword. And commander's monocle. Whenever an ally under the effect of voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, this attack deals. Ooh. So, ally under the effect of weird voice makes an attack during an extra turn. This attack deals an additional mechanics that allow character to act more than once during a single round. Whoa, this is Kebala written all over it. So, where are you? Kebala, you're getting this one. Oh, So if the wearer has 10 or more blood, they gain 1 resolve. No, you get this. Because you have a ton of attacks. So I'm gonna use Keisha to put voice of command on you. Like that. And you're gonna go do your series of Ser de Soleil and the sword. And each one of them is gonna deal 10%, almost 10% damage. Ah, that's awesome. And let's see the sword. We got this sword from newest. This one. So this one is 1820. Oopa, look at the penetration on this one. It has a 15% penetration. It's 2 weapon light. I like the 15% armor penetration. I never actually cared about this too much. I use this or this. Brutal strike 1720, you see. Yeah. Actually, let's use this one. This one has 15% armor penetration, which can be huge. And you know what? Instead of the shock button, you get this one. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Alright, what happened?
The numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters A and V are carved into the victim's shoulder blade.
What does it mean, A and V? I keep hearing about it. I read on all those pamphlets. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah. Pretty sure we're gonna find out sooner or later. Look, you see? A and V. It's some rebellion or something going on.
Unlocked.
Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do. More goods here. Don't tell me it's another pamphlet. Oh yeah. Well. What do we have here? Oh, goods. Guard. Let's see. Oh, there is a lot of loot here. Ah, here it is. I missed it. I like the fact that it shows on the map. I really like this part. I don't have to go and search, and I know some people say this for exploration. Ooh, is it me who did that? Oh, you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine, I think. If not, sorry. More goods. We need no rules or leaders, A and V. Let's see, instigator. What is this? Refugee, instigator. Oh!
The buzzing crowd has closed in on several harried-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt. A massacre is about to take place.
Okay.
Just cut their throats already. What were they thinking letting that ship dock at Footfall? They're all stricken. No cutting. We get their blood on us, we'll be tainted too. Better be quiet, you scoundrel.
A priest, clad in a simple black raiment, cuts through the crowd like a void ship crossing the sky.
You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance, to think you have the right.
Argenta starts at the sight of the elderly priest.
That's Reverend Hieronymus. I'm surprised he's decided to intervene in a street squabble.
Of course I intervene. What's going on here?
Several dozen gazes bore into you.
And who are you supposed to be?
I'm Rel. No, I don't want to disclose who I am. That's why I'm incognito. I'm an envoy. No, a concerned citizen, an armed one. I suggest you think well before giving me lip.
The rabble-rouser gives you an appraising look.
You've got a point there. I wonder if you can back it up. Silence. You must be completely out of your minds. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. And what's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put these heretics to death.
Don't.
We're not heretics.
The haggard man is on the verge of tears.
We're refugees. I swear it on the Golden Throne, we served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. Where were the protectors that were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares? Traitors. Traitors and heretics, the lot of them.
A murmur runs through the crowd. The people gawk at you, at the priest, at the wretched group huddling in the center.
How tiring. The motley sea of colors that fills this restless crowd is hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear, their red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here.
Kasha looks at the crowd of troublemakers wearily, and they shudder at the very sight of her.
As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish-black grief. But their words are as transparent as the ice that lies at the top of a glacier. But commoners are always deaf to others' suffering, for such is their nature. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me, Rao.
Address the refugee. Those are serious accusations you are spouting. I hope you have proof to back them up.
What more proof do I need?
The man shouts.
Kiava Gamma used to be a prosperous world. My family transported goods from there for generations. And then they came. They butchered, tortured, sacrificed entire blocks to the darkness. We were on our ship, up in orbit, and all those messages started coming in. Half the wardens down there joined them right away. And they even reached us in our ship with some blight that made half our crew take their own lives. We barely escaped. We barely made it here. Why? Why did this happen to us? I wonder what all this is about. Is our planet really under attack? Or did some devious opportunist send these slanderers here to undermine the might of the von Valancius dynasty? Who could it be, I wonder?
There is one guy, I bet you've heard of him. His name's Conrad Voigtver von Valancius.
Conrad!
He ran from us not too long ago, after having his ass handed to him. He must be itching to get even.
I'm sure he does.
Get even by besmirching the dynasty to which he belongs and supremacy over which he laid claim. He is scum, but he's no idiot. No, I think this is something else. There are many who wish to weaken House von Valancius.
Either that, or it's much simpler. These people aren't lying, and their planet was captured by heretics, and the rest of it they made up themselves. I can sense darkness in their past. I may not be an expert on Conrads and their schemes, but when it comes to things like this, I know what I'm talking about.
Onlookers are to return to their homes immediately. The refugees can go to Dock Alpha Rho. I will speak to you later. Comply or face the consequences. Or not to the rebel rousers in the crowd. The people before you insult this instated by the throne to be above them, and thus they deserve to die. Now we go this.
The rabble-rouser looks at you morosely.
I don't want to get in trouble over this lot.
The refugees use the interruption to make off in the direction of Dock Alpha Rho.
The arrogance and self-righteousness of a malefactor.
The priest shakes his head disapprovingly. Then his eyes shift to you.
I am Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso, head of the Drusian mission here on Footfall. I thank you for stepping in. Please come see me when you have the time, we can talk then.
Alright. So let's see.
In this mishmash of devices and cables, you notice equipment from totally different eras. Some ancient, some merely old, and others hastily tossed together in more recent years.
Oh boy. More pamphlets. Ooh. Ooh, goods.
The sight of this cogitator would be enough to break any tech priest's heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side, grimy, covered in scrawled drawings, with frivolous writing scratched here and there on the casing. Several keys are missing, and the rest are coated with dust.
I'll try to repair the cogitator.
After a series of creaks and groans, the cogitator's dusty screen lights up. On it are several lines of text, section headings.
Select the section titled Welcome.
The screen flickers a few times before revealing to the world a text in low Gothic. In the name of the founder of Footfall Station, conqueror of stars, builder of outposts, the noblest rogue, traitor Hieronymus Dwayne, and on behalf of all his descendants, I welcome you. This cogitator was installed on the order of the illustrious Hieronymus so that the needy may tap into the flow of his wisdom. Cast your eyes upon the list of sections and choose what you wish to know. Abelard's brow furrows.
Hieronymus Dwayne? I've never heard of such a rogue trader house.
Whoever this Hieronymus was, he sure thought big. Lord Captain Hieronymus Dwayne, one of the trailblazers of the Coronis Expanse and this station's founder. I've read about his great deeds. Lord Dwayne was once a colonel of the Astra Militarum, but by his will, later inherited a warrant. He accumulated enough power to gather a small fleet of loyal allies and venture out to conquer the Coronis Expanse. They say Footfall was meant to be his personal palace world, but the construction dragged on for decades, and Lord Hieronymus eventually died of old age. His enemies instantly tore Footfall to pieces and turned it into the bastion of humanity we know today. One that is full of bandits, privateers, hustlers, and rogue traders.
Pleased with herself, Kasha nods slightly to let everyone know that the lecture is over.
Okay, about Footfall.
Footfall Station has been envisioned by the great Hieronymus Dwayne as a palace in the stars, as majestic as the spirit and mind of its creator. As of the year of this cogitator's installation, merely a small fraction of the great Hieronymus's designs has yet been made a reality, but already their audacity and grandeur are staggering. Footfall is to become the gateway to the savage and barely explored Coronis Expanse, a foothold for future conquests by the Imperium and the noble Hieronymus Dwayne, who acts by the Emperor's will. The cogitator wheezes and blinks, clearly trying to shut down.
Attempt an emergency repair.
The cogitator whirs, and the screen turns back on. One of the first structures on Footfall was the colossal statue of the Emperor. A whole asteroid was used for the creation of the sculpture, but even its titanic proportions cannot convey the awe that every faithful servant of the Imperium feels before the Master. The statue is the center of Footfall in the same way that the Emperor is the center and heart of the Imperium. As construction progresses, new, smaller asteroids are being attached to the statue, their surface serving as a foundation for glorious palaces and temples, and their inner tunnels as home for the commoners and rabble.
Well, select the section Hieronymus Dwayne Design.
The cogitator flickers and grunts before displaying a tapestry of text. The great Hieronymus Dwayne intends to conquer the Coronis Expanse and build the most grandiose structure, which will shine through the ages, praising the names of its creator and his descendants. Footfall, the palace in the stars. The glory of the great Hieronymus's deeds will live on throughout the ages, and his grand designs. The cogitator hisses and grunts as it tries to clean its insides by spewing out dust and detritus through its cracks. The cogitator hisses for a while, then the screen flickers and once more shows the words. The great Hieronymus Dwayne intends to conquer.
Okay. Ooh.
Unlocked.
What do we have? We still have loot here. How did we miss that one? Where is it? Ah, it's here. It's here upstairs. Ooh, it's closed, probably.
The servitor looks past you, not noticing your presence.
Access received.
Yep, that's what I wanted. So let's see. An allied in 2-cell radius around the wearer gains a 40% bonus to resolve from unyielding beacon ability instead of original bonus. I'm not really using that one. Beyond logic, the Servo Skull Swarm gains +1 fellowship and intelligence. It suffers no damage. Okay. What else? Here was another one. Here. Ah, can you? Oh yeah,
Unlocked.
good. More? It's here. Where was it? Here. Oh, go. And here is the priest. He wanted to talk to me.
The man with a face so drawn it appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone fixes his unblinking, bird-like eyes on you. The priest's simple black clothes have next to no adornments, and they do nothing to mask his unhealthy gauntness. In a cracked voice, he says,
The Emperor protects.
And I also leveled up. The Emperor protects, Reverend.
But he protects only those who are pure of heart. Do you think yourself one of them? Be leery of this conviction of yours. Many who have risen to the pinnacle of faith have fallen from it into the embrace of pride most degenerate. And you must be the young von Valancius. That name carries weight, and it
How
is a
do you
burdensome
know?
one, for its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many a transgression. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onward, picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savoring their sweet poison?
Yeah, how do you know who I am?
The Emperor has blessed me with acute hearing, and the people did the rest. How many members of your crew do you think came to confess the moment they arrived in port? How long do you suppose it took me to piece together the truth from their words?
Oh,
The priest's voice is rasping and harsh, but you still manage to pick up a strange change in tone. There is something hidden behind this shift in his speech, something that he did not consider necessary to explain.
you're saying Theodora was a transgressor?
A woman of great gifts, but few considered virtue to be one of them. People whispered that power had corrupted her, made her believe that she was entitled to anything she wanted. It is known that she showed cordiality to Xenos, broke taboos, and violated dogmas. Then again, so do nearly all rogue traders.
Rogue traders are the Emperor's anointed. I act at his command, as evidenced by his signature on my warrant.
And did he grant it to you personally? The Emperor has entrusted his servants
True.
with the future of humanity, but people are too weak and flawed to prove themselves worthy of his trust. Only suffering can cleanse us, but we fear it and thus remain sullied.
Dogmatic, keep up this attitude, you'll be featuring in my next confession. Okay, I don't want to debate with you.
A predictable response.
He looks at Argenta, who is standing nearby, and his voice softens slightly.
Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return. Was your pilgrimage fruitful?
It was. Reverend, let it be known to you that Theodora von Valancius's ship was attacked by servants of the archenemy, who appall the heart of any righteous soul.
She says, nearly hissing with fury.
And not all of them met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointed to this attack being part of a larger design. Reverend Hieronymus, I wish to join the esteemed rogue trader's crew and help protect the von Valancius dynasty from the forces of the archenemy. I am divesting myself of the responsibility of guarding the Footfall reliquary.
Sister Argenta stood by my side during the assault on the ship, and I could use her assistance going forward. Yep.
Hieronymus nods in thought.
Follow the call of your soul, sister. The Footfall reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution, as it was in all the years preceding your arrival.
Hieronymus smiles sadly.
I know what it is that calls you to follow the rogue trader, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you will relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you will die before that day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. But before you start on a path toward your new destiny, I have a request to make of you and your companion. Many among my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people on Footfall. They've brought me troubling news from Footfall's shadow quarters. In the darkest corners, where the Liege's wardens do not venture, taint has taken root. Footfall is consumed by profanity, but even here, true heresy, serving the archenemy, is a rarity. The cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold, and perform strange rituals in secret. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors, but I well know that evil lurks all around us. And I wish to see retribution.
I come across Heresy surprisingly often.